Okay, I joined. Let me figure out the camera situation.
No problem. There we
There we go.
go. There we go. How
Look, you
you
know I'm a little
doing?
slow.
No, it's fine.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hey, did you find a dumpster?
Maybe we could talk about that in a few.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
So,
that.
but look, just real quick, that was just for content. That's actually my storage unit, where I have it anyway. But I wanted to show you in particular the sign.
Yeah.
A lot of the storage facilities, they have signs just like those up. They will fine you up if you do that.
Wow.
I,
That's
I guess,
crazy.
yeah, I guess people have taken advantage, so you know
I'm
how that
sure.
is.
I
But
am sure of it.
so I got us in here a little earlier as usual. We can start sharing and everything. I'm gonna put the I gotta switch this banner at the top.
Okay.
We're gonna put our slogan up there.
Yes, we are, because
Tap,
that is the thing.
taps or claps, and sharing is caring.
Absolutely.
That's funny.
Welcome in, Steve. Stevie. I'm sorry, Stevie. And Nikki, you guys are starting to join. Yay. We're so excited. We jumped on a little bit early, but the early bird gets the worm, is what I was told.
Right.
So, so maybe that's the case, huh?
So this thing has a character limit. I gotta try and fit it. Sharing is caring. Oh, come on.
That is.
I think this is the best it's gonna let me do. You can see that there at the top?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right, let me share this out.
So that's as large as it gets.
Yeah, I still have to mess around with a few things, but I think as far as that particular banner like that, that is the extent of it. One of these days I'm gonna really mess around with it and see what all else can be done with it.
So I'm over here pressing buttons like,
Hey, feel free. The more the merrier, the more we can be really making this thing exciting.
yeah, for real. Like that would be great. Great. Um,
I gotta let me reset my light timer. You know how
oh,
it
of course, of course. Hi, David. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing today? We
Oh,
are,
there's my boy. So
yeah.
I was live yesterday, and Thriftiana Jones, he hopped in and he was showing us some of his thrift pickups. Like I let him
Oh,
get on the camera,
yeah.
and he had some good stuff he was showing us. They were like track suits from they were Y2K
Oh,
track suits,
wow.
like vintage ones.
Yeah.
And he got them
Awesome.
for a good price, and we were talking about that for a little while.
Oh, that's awesome. So
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that I wasn't following David on the other social media platforms. And I saw something come up like Thrifty Anna Jones. I was like, I can't believe I'm not following you. So of course it was an immediate follow.
For sure, right?
Yeah. It's so crazy how many different social media platforms there are now, and just trying to make sure that you follow everybody. And it can be a lot, but
Right.
good at the same time.
It is. That's another thing I have to get into. I'm pushing hard on Facebook to get that account going. I have to get on some more social medias. I've been focusing on TikTok, and like I'm leaving Facebook hanging, I'm leaving Instagram hanging, so I got to get on it. I got to
Yeah,
definitely get on it for
definitely.
sure. I'm going to
Definitely.
I'm going to send you a gift just to get the ball rolling here.
Okay. I
Where is
think I
it
sent you one already, and I'm tapping the screen because I'm clapping.
at? me see.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining. David is super prompt, so we always jump on a little early just to kind of iron everything out before we start actually chatting. Oh, thank you.
So you're welcome. So I printed out the sheet that you had sent,
Yeah,
and I wrote with a pen at the top that I wanted to do a holiday weekend recap. I don't know
absolutely.
how yours was, but I have a little story about mine too. So how was your holiday weekend?
It was good. So I don't know if you saw my post, but my mother turned 97 years old.
Congratulations, Mom. That's an achievement right there.
Yeah. Hey, Jen.
Hey,
So
Jen.
yeah, so we really weren't going to do a lot because she gets kind of anxious now with a lot of people around.
Uh-huh.
But some of her nieces wanted to come over from Indianapolis, so they came over and we kind of had a cake, and my brothers were there. It was kind of nice. It was nice. So but what I liked about it was sales continued to roll. I didn't have to
Right?
do anything.
Yes. Seriously. Before I even get into mine, was there food involved in yours?
Oh my God, we
Yeah,
had
okay, okay,
so much
okay.
food.
Hey,
Like,
Terry.
my husband is the grill master for
Okay.
these parts. We'll say that. So we had pork ribs, beef ribs, we had all kinds of lamb, we had chicken burgers, turkey burgers, beef burgers, like you
Wow.
name it, we had it. But what was so funny, my mom is from Mississippi.
Okay.
And so I made her some Crowder peas. And I don't know if you know what Crowder peas are,
I
but
don't. What's that about?
so Crowder peas they're similar to a black eyed pea, but only really people from the South know what they are.
Oh,
So
wow.
um
Terry says you're making me hungry.
yeah. So I made her the Crowder peas, and apparently, so usually with Crowder peas you put bay leaves in them while they're cooking.
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't have any bay leaves, but I was like, okay, let me see what I can do. So I decided to put some sazon in the peas.
Yeah.
And my brothers like had a conniption. They love those peas. Like there was not a pea left. I
Oh
was
my
like,
goodness.
okay, that's not bad.
That's a good thing. That's a good
Yeah,
thing.
absolutely. So yeah, it was lots of food. So how about yours?
Okay, where do I begin? Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
So first thing, I was supposed to have a Facebook meetup on the 4th of July in the
Uh,
morning. I told this person that at 1 o'clock I have to be, having a barbecue. If you can do it in the morning, if not, we can make it to another day.
yeah.
That person ended up flaking on me and all of this. Understandable. It was a holiday. They got a
Right.
pass for that. But right after that, my mother, because my mother was having, the barbecue at her house,
Oh, okay.
and she was already kind of skeptical of how many people would show up and people saying they would come and not coming in and everything. And she called me around, what was that, like 11 a.m., about 2 hours before this thing's supposed to start. She says, I have an emergency rescue. And I'm like, oh goodness, what is going on? She said, I think a pipe burst in my kitchen.
Oh my God.
And so I don't know if I mentioned this on the last live, but I worked at a plumbing company for about 5 years. So she knows I
Okay.
have a little bit of plumbing experience. So I'm like, oh goodness, she's panicking on the phone and everything. And I'm like, okay, I was literally like eating some breakfast in a parking lot real quick, waiting for this person for the Facebook meetup. And I'm like, okay, give me a second. Let me wolf this food down and I'm going to come over there and see what's going on. I
Right.
get there. My niece and my nephew were there, and then my mother's there. My mother opens the door and she like slowly, gracefully lets me in. I'm like, that don't seem like somebody who has a pipe bursted in the kitchen. And then my little nephew, he's 11 years old. He's playing the video game, and my niece is sitting at the kitchen table, just
Oh, yeah.
sitting there. I'm like, okay, she
They got
didn't
you.
need an emergency
Yeah,
rescue.
they got you.
But it was just something little, very minor. Had to, readjust the pipe underneath the kitchen sink, and then
Okay.
that worked out. Second part of my day. So You talk about your husband normally being the grill master. I know nothing about the grill. I mean, I can
Oh,
cook a hamburger, a hot dog, or something on there. But so the person that was supposed to be the grill master had some technical difficulties
okay.
and said he couldn't make it. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? People gonna be coming, expecting a whole bunch of food and all of that. So of course, my mother asked me, "Are you willing to hop on there?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness, anything for you, mom. I'm gonna do it."
That's so
So,
sweet.
well, luckily it worked out. But so I was on the grill for about 4 hours in the heat. It was hot. I had about 10 bottles of water as I'm standing over this fire, sweating bullets. It was crazy. The actual grill master did end up coming
Okay.
around like 5:30 ish, but he came just in the nick of time for like the fish, which I didn't want to touch, and the ribs that got to be just so tender. So, but everything worked out. It was lovely. We saw fireworks at the end of the night and all of that. So it was really good. Yeah,
That's
D2
cool.
to the rescue.
Yeah, you were to the rescue. I love it. You
Yeah, yeah.
mom's got the sun. That's all she needs.
And then my mom, she had also said if this holiday doesn't go right, she don't know about hosting anymore. So I'm like, no, we got to make sure that this is okay because that home has been the location for I say 90% of our family functions.
Yeah.
And like I would hate to see that go to the wayside. So I'm glad it worked out and everything was good. Jen
Yeah.
saying, did you get that crazy storm? We did. It actually held up all the way until about a half an hour or 45 minutes after it was dark enough for fireworks.
Oh,
So I
wow.
didn't get rained on while I was
Good.
on the grill. The kids and everyone, we got to see fireworks, and then it started getting windy, and we knew it
Oh,
was coming, and then it was like, all right, we're running in the house now.
yeah. That was immediate, right? That's
But
so
yeah,
funny.
so all in all, it sounds like we both had pretty good Fourth of July weekends. How was everybody else's weekend in the chat? She said, "Oh wow, it hit us at 8 p.m. Took out a massive limb at my house. Yeah, there were actually some trees down
Oh,
in my
wow.
area. Yeah, it got really bad. It blocked my driveway. Thank God the party wasn't here.
Yeah,
It was
that is
bad.
good, but it spared your house.
For
It's
real,
good that
right?
it was just the driveway.
Yeah. So I'm scrolling up here. I see Terry. She mentioned that I'm always sporting her Lakers gear. We're both Lakers
Oh,
fans. I'm a big Laker fan. I actually
oh,
wore this hat. I wanted to point it out. Let me show you this. This is so cool to me. I'm a big, huge Kobe fan. So I
oh,
got this hat and it has Kobe where he was like chewing on his jersey as he was at the
yeah,
free throw
that is
line.
so
I thought that
cool.
was so cool. So I
So, did
wore it
you find that in the
especially.
wild?
No,
Did you?
actually, I purchased this one. I purchased this one
Okay.
in a retail store.
Yeah, so my husband is a huge Lakers fan. Huge
Oh,
Lakers
nice.
fan.
Okay.
So he would love that hat, I'm sure.
Yeah, I only pull this one out on special occasions.
I know.
So this is a special occasion.
Yes, absolutely it is. It's so funny. It's so
So
funny.
so where are we starting at? What's it looking like?
Oh, he said, David, you don't like the Lakers? He said, hate the
Lakers
Lakers.
do not respect
Jeez.
the black mama. Oh man. He must be a Boston Celtics fan or something. That's our arch rivals.
Oh, okay. So I'm not a sports fan. I'll say that. I do watch sports when it gets really good, like when the Knicks were playing. I was like, yeah. So
Right?
my husband was
Play.
like, you don't even like basketball. What are you doing? I was like, but I'm gonna watch this game because it was exciting. It
Yeah,
was exciting.
playoffs are usually a whole different season, and then the
Yeah,
way the Knicks were going, that was incredible. That
yeah,
really was.
yeah. They did crazy. Patrick Ewing for life. Wow.
That's
Okay. Okay, Terry.
I support Patrick Ewing. I'm Jamaican and he's Jamaican, so he got my
Oh, okay.
support.
There you go.
I don't do sports anymore. Growing up and first marriage, it was on the TV way too much. I get that.
Listen, my husband, he watches anything with a ball. It doesn't matter what kind of ball. It could be baseball. The good thing is we have a lot of TVs in our house. So
Nice.
it works out.
Is he keeping up with FIFA right now, the whole World Cup and everything?
So a little bit, but not like he is like, I mean, he is golf, baseball. Like we have a bunch of channels so he can watch the Dodgers. He's from California. So any California team is like his thing. And
Got you,
he
got
is just like, oh, I mean, I listen to this all the time.
you. That is funny.
So how were your sales over the holiday weekend?
So I actually posted Monday morning. I think I went to the post office with 10 packages, and they were actually primarily from the 4th of July.
Oh wow, cool.
So I guess people were still shopping online. It didn't, affect my holiday weekend at all. It
That's
was,
good.
business as usual. So yeah, what about yours?
So I ended up with about almost 30.
What?
So
See, I got to catch up and stop playing. It is such
but
a motivation. I am not a hater by no means, and I love hearing stories like that of other people's success. I mean, I try not to compare myself, but to use it as inspiration. Miss Tammy, you are an inspiration, man. I follow
oh,
all of
thank
your
you.
stuff.
Thank you. So I actually had 5 vintage sales, which was shocking to me. And all of them were from the UK. Every package that I sold was from the UK. So that was pretty good.
Wow, that
Yep.
is cool. I guess they're getting really on that Y2K retro wave that's going on right now.
All kinds of stuff. But I sold like a master's hat on there. I sold some kind of jacket, like just random stuff, but it was pretty cool.
Nice, nice.
So Jen, there were 5 vintage sales. I had some eBay, some Poshmark, and then a few on Depop. So not a ton on Depop, but for the first time ever, I sold more items on Poshmark last week than I did on eBay.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
that
what's up.
was
Let me see. Can I get a sound effect? A round of applause for that?
yay.
We love that. That is what's up.
Yeah, not bad at all.
All
So,
right.
chat, how
So
was how was everybody's sales? Did everybody do sales?
I think
Yes,
who
Jen,
was
I
that?
am
So
on
they had
Vinted.
18. Laura said she had 18 and was pumped.
Wow,
That's
that's
awesome too.
awesome.
What? Like 18
Yeah.
is stellar also.
Oh yeah, that's phenomenal.
I think everyone is sick about hearing me talk about vintage. Oh my goodness.
Jen, I think that everybody should join Vinted. Why not? It's so easy to post and it generates sales. That's the name of the game. We don't want to be storage units. We want to be selling. So whatever that
Sure,
looks
right?
like. Yeah. Terry said she
All
had a
right.
slow weekend, but she wasn't listing much as she had been either.
I think that plays a big part into
It
it. When I see
does.
my sales slow down, I like force myself to put more listings up and it
Yep.
like counteracts it. And then I'd say a few hours after I get done my whole listing spree, it's like I start to see maybe offers coming in and,
Yep.
sales pop up. So it definitely makes a difference.
Wow. Jen said she sold a Halloween Ray Dunn croc for 78 bucks. That's awesome. And a
Yeah.
vintage Joan River brooch. Are you serious?
Wow. D Crochet says I need to list more on vintage.
You should. I think everybody should start listing on Vinted, especially because there's no fees. There is no, I mean, it takes you like, less than a minute to post something. And if you already
Mm,
have the photos, why not?
right, right.
That's what I think. But just my opinion.
I claw into
Maybe
these
those
Joan
ones.
River bead pins for free, so I've been slowly listing and selling them off. Nice.
So do you think the fact that she's deceased helps the sale? Or are they
It
just
it
too
it,
cute?
it just might.
Hey,
Let's see
stranger
what she
things have
said.
happened, right?
I know, right? Oh my goodness. I listed 15 items to test Vinted and nothing sold.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that's like.
Devil Dog. He says I had two sales over the holidays: a comic book and Pooh thermos box. I actually, I just was scrolling and saw you packaging up the comic book. That's still cool. I have comic books. I never listed them though. I need to take a look at it. And then I sold like 5 items to family. Hey, that works too.
Hey, whoever has green money, it works. I am so
Right?
good with that.
That is funny.
Oh,
So what you
wow.
think? You want to get into this first segment that we got going on?
Let's go. Let's go.
All
So,
right. Go ahead.
no, you can
Oh, okay, okay.
fire
So
off.
listed here, 5 things we wasted the most money on. Oh, goodness gracious.
And the list goes
And had some
on
examples
and
here, but it
on.
looks like your eyes are already going to
Listen.
a certain place.
So, Jen, I think every family member expects things for cheap or at a
Oh,
deeply discounted rate, but they
hey,
get the
Laney,
eBay
how you
rate.
doing, Laney?
Hey, lady. Yeah, my family gets the gets the eBay rate
Right? Like,
minus the shipping.
yeah, that's the discount. You don't have to
Right.
pay shipping.
That's it exactly. So I want to talk about something that I did pick up that I would probably never pick up again. It
Hmm.
was kind of I thought it was a waste because I expected it to sell for a lot more and especially a lot faster. It was a Samsonite like piece of luggage. It was a carry-on, kind of the smaller piece like that.
Uh-huh.
And it usually you would see laptops in them, things like that. But I had seen some listed on eBay for like $90. So I picked it up. I paid like $6 for it, but
Hmm.
I've had it for about 400 days. It
Oh,
just sold
wow.
this morning for 40
Wow.
bucks, like half price.
I know you're excited to get that out of there,
Yeah,
right?
I was so excited it left this morning.
So was that a case of maybe not checking the sold comps and just looking at active listing, or just you just thought it was going to sell and it didn't, or what?
It was a situation where I did check the comps,
Okay.
and they were selling at the time that I purchased them. But I'm thinking that maybe there were too many listed. I don't know if these were like sold at the maybe a what do you call it?
Oh, thank you for
Like
the Go Populars, Laney. Appreciate that.
like maybe it was what do you call it? The outlet. Maybe they went to an outlet or something because there were a lot listed. So I thought, why not? But yeah, no, I shouldn't have.
So I'm always curious about that. Sometimes you will see a lot of sold comparables, but then the market itself might just be flooded with that item.
Yes, yes,
Like, how
yes.
you feel about that? Like, would you still purchase an item to sell, even though sometimes I see millions of the
Oh
same
yeah.
type of item listed.
I I think that what I do is sometimes I'll take a chance. It depends on the item. Sometimes I will
Yeah,
take a chance
yeah.
because I feel like if there are, let's just say there are 50 listed,
Uh-huh.
and if I look at a couple listings, because sometimes resellers will post several times in different categories the
Okay,
same
okay.
item.
Hmm.
So sometimes I'm like, that looks like the same seller. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or
for
something like
sure.
that. And I'll take a chance. Um, but sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't.
So, who is this? D Crochet. She says if it's something small and really, really cheap, maybe. So that's kind of how I gauge it, because I try to keep my cost of goods so low that, like, I don't really mind sitting on it a little longer, or
Yeah.
even if I don't get the asking price, it's like, I got this for a few dollars, so it's not really hurting. And then, as long as I have the space to hold it, I hate that, not hate, but I think I need to get that concept out of my mind though, that it's okay to be sitting on stuff for, long, because 400 days, whew,
Listen.
man, that's over a year, but
Exactly.
I have items that I've sat on for that long, so it does
Yeah,
happen.
I think what ends up happening the most though is like when I first list something, I'm less likely, or I have been less likely to accept an offer, especially a low offer. But I think I have to get away from that. So I've started like really weighing it out. Um, yeah, because it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It can be crazy.
I'm just going through some more of these comments. I love the interaction. You guys
Yeah,
talking, chatting amongst each other and all of that.
let me
Thriftiana
know.
Jones, he says, my friends and family are starting to give me stuff for free because they know I resell. That's
Yeah.
always awesome. Instead of wanting the discount, how about you give me some stuff to sell
Yeah.
and we can maybe work
So
out a deal?
yeah, there's a lot of that too. And I try to, well, maybe I can show you how to sell your own things.
I know, because I've come across like some of my family members, they are expecting the full price that it sells for, not understanding fees, not understanding the work and the shipping that I had to do
Yes.
for that item. And like, okay, something sold for $30, but you can't really expect $30. Now I'm paying you to sell your item, you
No,
know.
you will not get $30. If it's
So we
sold for
gotta
30,
make
you'll be
sure
doing good to get 12.
there's an understanding before this happens.
Exactly. Exactly. I
The only
think
one that
Terry, I
does
think
this
you're
for me
right.
is my aunt. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Terry said, I think people, I lost it now. Where'd it go? She says she searches by price now, which makes sense. So she
Oh, I
said,
did
yeah,
see that comment.
yeah, she starts to search by price.
It says, so I will search the item by price and go at the lowest price.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Definitely.
I like that, David. They're donating to the Thriftiana store. That makes sense. So cute.
Laura says, I had a comment on a recent video saying my days to sell were high. I'm like, okay, but not always. Devil Dog says, just watch doing free shipping. You can lose out on profit. This has happened to me
Oh,
on a couple times. So I haven't done free shipping in a long time. I had to learn that one the hard way. Like he's saying, you can lose out on profit doing that. You think that you're, potentially maybe bringing on, a new set of buyers. They see the
yeah.
free shipping, but then you realize like, what has your experience been with free shipping?
So just last week, a DVD. I had these DVDs that my sister is a collector of everything, but she had these DVDs and she decided, oh, I'm gonna give these to you so you can sell them. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I started looking at the DVDs. I was like, these things don't sell for any money, but I went ahead and posted them. So the other day, and I think I posted them with free shipping. I had to. So the other day, one sells. It sold for $7.99,
Yeah.
but it was free shipping. So I ended up paying somebody to take the stupid DVD. I was like,
I've, I've had that happen too before.
so I immediately went into eBay and changed all the free shipping. So there is no more free shipping. I do, however, offer free shipping on my Etsy store.
Okay. Hey, N to the B.
Hey, everybody.
I also saw Mom's Buying More Shit entered. Shandon. Hi, Shandon. Who else we got? We up to 11 people in here.
Oh,
Love
hey,
it. And
everybody.
thank you
Thanks for
guys for all the
joining.
gifts. I appreciate the gifts. So Jen says mainly sells hard goods. Thriftiana Jones says flat shipping is greater than free shipping for sure. You at least got to get something out the deal.
Yeah. The good thing was that was media mail, but it still cost me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Oh,
that
he
wasn't the greatest.
Laura says my stuff is too cheap and I'm too cheap to offer free
I,
shipping.
hey, I'm with you.
I hear that every dollar counts, you know?
It does. It absolutely does.
Thriftiana says free shipping only for items over $100. I could see that,
You
but the
know,
lower items, what you think? I see you shaking your head. What you think?
I'm just leery of free shipping. Period. The only reason why I offer it on Etsy because I think when I was first starting, I looked nothing was selling on Etsy, and I was like, what can I do? And I watched another reseller, a larger reseller that sells a lot on Etsy. She said that her Etsy store is on free shipping, and I'm like, let's try it. So I did, and things
Mhm.
started selling.
Yeah,
Wow, that
okay.
was cool. What was that? A roller coaster? A rainbow slide. Thanks, Terry.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Welcome, ladies. Check April.
I ended up offering free shipping, and it's not. I don't think it's bad because things on Etsy are you can price them to accommodate that shipping cost. So
So is
it's
it
not bad.
just on that platform where you would do that?
That's only. That's the
The
only
one and only, right?
one and only. Yeah.
That actually kind of, I know we're talking about shipping, but the next segment is saying pricing mistakes that keep inventory sitting.
Yeah.
So before we even get started with that, do you think the Samsonite luggage was that maybe a pricing thing, or I know you
I
said you did check comps, but
I don't know if it was necessarily pricing, if it was the product, if it was like I'm really not sure what that was about, but I am so glad that it's gone. Like I feel like that is that was like my biggest reselling mistake if there was, like because I just feel like you buy things and you check comps and you think they're going to sell and then they don't, then how disappointed are you? You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I
for
mean, I
sure.
put that thing on sale. I sent out some offers to some likers and it just didn't move. So,
So in the beginning, I think that I totally, I think I was just not even knowing about checking the sell through rate and things like that.
yeah.
And way back, I was pricing things the way I thought that they should be priced and what I thought that I should be getting for the sale. And then you just come to realization like it does not work like that. I know I started to do a little research and finding out about the sold and the completed feature,
Yep.
turning that tab on. Hey Lillian, she says, do you guys like the new nifty price suggestion on the items?
So I do. I did a video on it this morning. I think that that is really a good
Ooh, there's the light. I'm
yeah.
listening. Go ahead.
I think it's a good tool. I do think that there are maybe some things that it doesn't take into consideration. So to me, I feel like the example that I used this morning was a faux suede skirt. Mine was new with tags. And it was like a mini skirt with all this fringe on it. It was a crazy pickup. But so it gave me the comps at like $25. And I thought, and so I did the eBay thing and looked around and they were kind of accurate. So
Mm,
I wasn't mad about that suggestion being there. I will say to me that suggestion didn't take into consideration comps, like what was being sold, the condition of your item, things like that. So I think it just gives you an idea,
yeah.
which it's helpful. It is helpful, but yeah.
Lillian said, oh yeah, all my items seem to be overpriced. She's laughing.
So I have a funny story about pricing. I had started using Chat GPT just to kind of see, like, okay, what would they suggest for different items?
Hmm.
Unfortunately, they suggest everything higher. So I think there was like 3 or 4 days where I was using their recommended pricing instead of checking for myself. And then something said, you might want to check. So I started checking. I was like, so I had to go back. and fix everything.
So what I've noticed, and I definitely agree with you with that, but I don't know if it's with the prompt and how I prompted on ChatGPT, but it will come back with, hey, if you want to sell this quick, put it in this price range. If you don't mind sitting on it, put it in this price range to get the, you know, the best price for, put it in this range. So it kind of was breaking it down for me, depending on if I wanted to sell that item a little faster, or if it's, you know, a small item won't take up too much storage space. If I can sit on it a little longer to
Mhm.
wait out getting a little bit for it. So maybe you could look into kind of changing your prompt in ChatGPT, and maybe they'll price it a little bit better for you.
So I have been arguing with ChatGPT. So
Oh
I went
boy.
back and I was like, look, you're pricing things too high. I need a realistic pricing. And they still, like, they do good for a minute, it'll be fine for a minute, and then it goes back to regular. So I just started looking up everything myself. And then I try to see. I'm glad I'm not the only one that yells at the stupid thing. Like,
That is not what I
right.
said.
That is so funny because that's exactly, I was like, I didn't say that.
Typing in all caps to chat GPT. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. So
So
funny.
Devil Dog, he has a question. He says, do you promote on platforms that you can promote on? I do about a 5% promotion on eBay. So I put up a video about this, and this is just how I like to do things. You
Hmm.
know, everybody has a different way of doing it. I started at 3%, and I didn't think it was doing too much of anything for me. I don't know how. I feel like sometimes they have different algorithms for different things,
Yeah.
or it at least seems that way. But I started at 3%. I moved up to 5. That was it was a little bit better,
Hmm.
and then I even went up from there. Now, a lot of people, they're like, "Oh man, now you're adding to fees and all of that, and it's just they're taking more of your money." But I just kind of I factor it into my, you know, my bottom line. I already anticipate the fees and everything before I even hit that list the item. I
Yeah.
kind of gauge in my head and start expecting, you know, if it sells for this amount, this is what I'll actually get and things like that. So I put it at 10%. So a $20 item, you know, $18 before they take out their you know, the regular eBay fees.
Right.
My promotion is already going to take that $2 from me.
Yeah.
So I just anticipate things like that. Not that I'm suggesting it for everyone,
Right.
but
Right.
I feel like it kind of helps my items get views, and like, you know, as soon as I put the listing up, some days I'll have, you know, a bunch of views on the item and a couple watchers and things like that. I think it's because I have a higher
So
promotion.
for a while, I was doing 7%, just
Okay.
blanket, 7% across the board.
Hmm.
And I have to say that you're right. I got a whole lot more views, a whole lot more sales. eBay was soaring, soaring. And then in, I think it was February when they rolled out the changes. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. So I started slowly, as listings renewed, I stopped promoting. And I think you can definitely tell the difference. I really do think you
So
can tell the difference.
I think that I'm actually going to rescind my whole you know, promotional percentages, just to I want to test it. I want
Yeah.
to actually get myself some data
Mm-hmm.
and see, you know, because for the last few months now, I've been running it at, you know, like you said, 7%, 10%, things like that, a high percentage. And I
Yeah.
know what that can do. Now I want to kind of take it back and compare the two. So maybe I
Yeah.
can, you know, really get some actual factuals
Yes.
and see what's really going on. I was doing
So
10%, but it takes so much money.
it
It
does.
does. It does. It is a lot.
Y-
But also, a lot of my items I'm getting for $1, $2, $3. You know, I have a low threshold of the highest amount that I normally like to pay for items.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm getting an item for $3 and I put it up for 24.99, I'm still okay with $18, $20 to,
But wouldn't you be better with more?
yes, yes, yes. We
So, but
all
I
would be better
understand.
with
So it
more.
sounds like you're looking for velocity, like you want more sales going out than necessarily top profit dollar.
Yes,
That's kind of your business model, and that's fine.
yeah,
I think that
yeah.
that is something that a lot of people look at it like that, like it's not that big of a deal. On this day in 2026, David coins the term actual factual. I love it. Terry, you are
I came up with that
hilarious.
on the fly too. That was definitely impromptu.
LOL.
Oh
Was
my
that
goodness.
Siri or something with the
Yes.
LOL? What was that is hilarious.
All the
So yeah,
things.
getting back to the topic at hand. But yeah,
Yes.
it definitely does the promotion does affect your bottom line, but I feel like sometimes more sales with more feedback, you have a more active eBay platform in general.
Yeah.
Sometimes that can help you get more sales.
I agree.
So, me getting items for dirt cheap and then, kind of trying to get through them a little faster. I feel like I do make money, like you said. Everyone wants to make more money, but I do make money. The buyer's getting it for a good price.
Yeah.
It just has been working out for me.
And
But
I think that's good. Terry is saying that SEO titles and listing more increases her sales. Now I've also seen that. So what's
welcome in, Shelly.
interesting what's interesting to me, hi Shelly, it I think that there's so many different ways to increase your buyer pool and to get your items seen, even if you're promoting to your store, like you're using social media to promote your store. I think there are all kinds of ways to get this stuff done. So my thought is the heavy SEO titles and listing more. But I might get back to promoting some categories but I probably wouldn't go above 5%.
I'm looking at Laura's comment. She says I don't promote anything. Back to the I'm cheap comment. I was in I was in her and Terry's live the other day. I can't remember the phrase that was said, but we were kind of the talk was lower cost on everything, trying to make this as cheap as possible and making money that way.
Yeah,
So I definitely totally get it, Laura.
yeah, for sure. It's all about keeping your money. Nobody's in
Definitely,
this for free.
definitely. So let me ask the chat a question, and this is
Yeah.
in the notes here. Um, would you rather take a $35 sale today or wait for a $50 sale later? What? Go ahead. You answer that one, Tammy. What do you think?
For me, now I'm of the mindset I would take an offer on an item to get it out the door. I think that I saw another reseller say that in the morning I get a lot of Poshmark offers first thing in the morning, and usually they're low. And so she was saying that if you accept the low ball offer in the morning, it kind of gets the ball rolling for your sales throughout the day. Do I think that that's a thing? I don't know. Have I tried it? Yeah. So
Uh, I was just gonna ask, do you think that can be a start to the day of more sales if you take the low ball offer early in the morning? Does it trickle in and
I can say that when I took the low ball offer, I did get a lot of sales from Poshmark that day. So I
mm,
can say now I don't know if it was just that time or that thing, but you know, I
Terry
don't
says,
know.
have I tried it? Sheepishly, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think it works. But sometimes I won't lie, I'm human. I get offended by some of these low ball
Oh
offers.
my goodness. Seriously. So, all right. Well, I know part of this we were going to talk about horror stories. I have one.
Okay,
Oh my
let's go.
goodness. So, and mind you, I do a lot of Facebook Marketplace offers. Everyone knows that they lowball you to death on Facebook Marketplace. It might be the worst.
Oh, wow,
So,
really?
yes. I had an item on Facebook Marketplace. It was one of those hoverboards that,
Oh,
everybody's using and whatever. I
yep.
got it out in an abandoned storage unit that I already am in profit on. So
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't too concerned with the price of it. It is very used. I put it up there for $30, right?
Okay.
And I put it up for $30 and, brand new ones of those still go for a nice amount of money.
Absolutely.
This person originally offered me $20 for the $30 item, which is already way more than like half of the price, right?
Exactly.
They offered me $20 and I was going to meet them halfway, 25.
Okay.
Then come to find out this person wanted me to drive over a half an hour to meet them. Now, I don't know if they have looked at gas prices
Right.
now, but that $20, that $25 is just about how much it's going to cost me to get there to you to make the sale.
Right.
So,
So,
unfortunately, I had to tell that person I will respectfully pass on that
yeah,
because you literally gonna have me paying
paying
the,
you to get my item. No.
yeah. And then this person gets upset at me and this and that and yada yada yada. They're a mess on Facebook Marketplace though. It's unreal
Really?
sometimes. So yeah, like they're notorious for low ball offers. It really is. It doesn't matter what you price something at. It could be $100 item. You have it listed for 10. They want to get it for 7. Like,
And you know what? And I think, you know, to the people who can entertain that, that's great. I'm not one of those people. I'm like, it's going to take me more time to tell you why I'm not taking your offer. So I just let them sit there. I'm not.
right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Terry says it's because Facebook Marketplace is a lot of resellers looking for deals. That's true too. That's true too. I know
That
I
is
go on
true.
there looking for deals, but I don't lowball people like that. Goodness gracious.
I
And
just
then, all
feel
right,
like
so go ahead, go ahead.
respect the hustle. You know, you hustling, I'm
Yeah,
hustling. Come on, respect the hustle.
yeah. And then, so I put up a post saying how I do all my marketplace meetings at my local police station.
Oh,
Just so it's right in the parking lot. They have cameras on the corner of all the corners of the police station. There's no funny business. There's going to be police driving by all the time. So it just makes it safe for both of us. So I let most of the buyers on Facebook Marketplace know, hey, we're going to meet at the local police station. And I only really do that when I'm selling. If I'm
right,
buying, okay, you set the terms. I
right,
have to go to you. I want what you have. But when I'm selling, it's like I'm not gonna travel way to you to sell you my item, and
right.
then it's gonna counteract all that I would be making off of this item.
Yeah.
So when I told them the police station and I gave the address, they're like, "Oh, that won't work for me today. Maybe another day." Another day came, and that's when they're like, "Well, this would be a halfway point for us. We should meet here, and I think that this parking lot would be yada yada safe for both of us." And I googled it, and I'm like, "That's 33 minutes from my house. I am not driving 33 minutes to sell you a $25 item. Like, come on, people, come
Right,
on."
right. Get over yourself. That's not happening. It's not going down
Yeah,
like that. I totally get it.
seriously.
Like who I just don't understand like where they get the nerve. It's just like when I was on when I was on
Hey,
eBay.
Carly, how you doing? Thank you for the hi, bear.
Hey
Oh my God, I'm so
Carly.
sorry I didn't share
What's
info
up?
in the live today, friends. It's weekly, right? Yes, we're gonna
Yes.
try to do this thing every Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
We
Yes. Yes.
appreciate you coming in.
Yes. Thank you so much. I hope the house is going well. I think
I know, right? Oh
yeah, it
wow.
was beautiful.
So I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to welcome Carly
Oh
in.
no, it's fine. But they send you stuff. Oh, somebody sent me a bear. How cute! That bear was so cute. um, so they send me messages like, "I'll give you $5 right now."
Like what? Am I supposed to be
Like this
excited
is
about
not
$5 right
this
now?
is
Like
not an illegal drug deal going down in.
people are crazy. And then they'll put like cash in bold
Right.
letters like that makes a difference. Like what? Like no.
Like, do you even understand like what you're suggesting? Like, get off of here. So
Go ahead, go ahead.
I always say my whole thing is I appreciate you suggesting that you'll give me that right now. However, that's not what this is being priced at. So have a good day. Like,
However, you gotta add the
you
however.
gotta have the however. It's important because they need to know.
Terry put cash money in bold letters.
Yeah.
They swear that moves the needle or something. It's gonna make you jump for it. Devil
Right.
Dog. He says, I will drive 30 minutes for a sale off Facebook Marketplace, but all my stuff does have shipping on it. I have yet to ship off of Facebook Marketplace. And that's actually another semi horror story that I have. Um,
Go for it.
I have a Canon printer that I also got out of a abandoned storage unit, and I have it priced at $100. And this
Okay.
guy, he's way in California. I don't even know. I always filter my when I'm looking for stuff to
Right.
buy on Facebook. I don't know how someone from California even found my listing. He says something about sending a shipper to my house. He will pick up the item and ship it safely for me to him. So I responded back, is the shipper going to have cash in hand when he takes this item? And he responded back, no, it doesn't work like that. He was another one. I had to tell him, I'm sorry, I will respectfully pass. Like,
Yeah.
it's too many things to me that could go wrong with that, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I that sounds real scammy to me.
yeah, like I don't know. Some people, man, I tell you. Have
Yeah.
you guys, Devil Dog, have you ever had someone send a shipper to you? Oh, Charity, I didn't even see you come in. Welcome in, Charity. She says, I always put local and it still shows items that can be shipped. Yeah, I don't get that either. Getting paid off Facebook takes the longest to get, almost week C, and that's another reason why I don't,
So I
I,
didn't realize you can buy stuff off of there and ship it. So that's the whole thing. So Facebook Marketplace is like another platform.
I don't know how recently, maybe someone in the chat can, confirm or deny this, but I think that's something new that they added, where you can actually now ship your marketplace items.
Oh, okay.
I have yet to do it. I don't know. It just didn't sit well with me. Maybe I'll let them keep testing it out, and I'll let the process go for a little bit. But
Yeah.
Into the V says it's been there. I have yet to do it though. I got the shipping option on, but I won't do it. It's my place for big items.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
That's where I sell all my bigger stuff that I don't want to ship. So when someone comes to me about shipping, it's like, no thanks.
So Terry is saying that it is they have the option to not see shipped when you pick up local. Okay.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
Sometimes it depends on the item. Some items are able to ship, and you have to select. You have to select it in your. You have to do it in your listing when you're doing it, when you're posting it.
Oh, okay. So that's when you actually, oh, okay, under the filter option. That makes sense.
See, and Laura, she's saying I Venmoed them money first, hard pass. I always am leery and weary, and I just don't. I feel like someone will just do a chargeback after they get the item. I don't know why I
Exactly.
feel that way, but I don't even like doing face-to-face meetups and someone is offering every other form of payment except for cash. Like you probably passed 10 ATMs on your way to here. You can do a cash back at, all of these places. Go to the corner store. They have cash back.
For
Like
$4, you can get 20.
I mean, I'm sorry they charge to do cash back, but I just
Not my
like cash
problem.
in hand. Exactly.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so that was another semi horror story of mine. This guy getting upset. I think he blocked me because
The
I didn't want to
nerve.
ship to him and him have someone outside of the transaction come to my like. It was just too
The
much. It was
nerve.
too
Like,
much.
get over yourself, dude. It's crazy.
Charity
That
says
is
it takes like
crazy.
6 months for them to give me the option.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen horror stories of folks getting cash app charge reverses. See, I can't do
so
it.
that actually happened to me on eBay. So a person it was like November of last year, they messaged me about a sweater, and I was like, okay, I'll take your offer, whatever. I sent the item. They came back in like March and said that they didn't recognize the charge. And
What?
I sent I sent eBay all of the information, and they took the money away.
Are you serious?
hmm They
You couldn't
cited
appeal it? Because I feel like if you have a tracking number, you have, the
that was the appeal.
listing.
So when I submitted, so the first layer was submit the tracking information. So I submitted the tracking information. The second layer was combine all of your information regarding this sale, blah, blah, blah. So I did all of that. And they came back and said, no, we are siding with the buyer. They don't recognize this. And
What?
so I'm thinking like,
Wow.
so then all the scenarios start going in my head. Like, did this lady buy this sweater? Her husband felt like it was too much money. It was charged to a credit card. So she had to figure out a lie to get, like,
That is
yeah.
unbelievable. There's a lot of scammers and people doing shady stuff, but that's kind of low if you ask me.
Wow. So Charity said the guy I bought all the pottery from did let me PayPal him. I didn't take enough cash for everything. Okay. Well, that's different though. I think that's, but that makes sense. I could see like going somewhere to meet somebody and they have more of something that you want. And yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
Um,
that I would make an exception for,
and PayPal is a little different than the rest of them. To me, I think I have more respect, if you will, for PayPal.
Yeah. Thriftiana, he says, I've had too many awesome finds on Facebook Marketplace, so I'll deal with a few difficult customers. I can agree with that. I've made some really good sales on Facebook Marketplace, so I won't say everyone is bad. I might have made it sound a little, kind of terrible in the beginning, Facebook being the low ball haven, but there's a lot of low ballers on there. But
Totally
there
get it.
are also some nice people that will actually pay your asking price and, don't hassle you and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But
I can see that. I can see that. So we have 20,000 likes. That's
ooh,
awesome.
clap it up for
That's
that.
awesome. Awesome.
Yay. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys for
Thanks
the gift.
everybody.
For sure, for sure.
And 13 people in the room. We are
Nice.
doing great.
Yes. And
Yeah,
to the
yes,
beast says, I've
sir.
seen horror stories of folks getting Cash App charges reversed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could just see
But
all the
Devil Dog
problems.
says, yeah. Devil Dog says, but in the day and age of people not carrying a lot of money on them, we depend a lot on our cards. That's true too.
That
That's true
is.
too.
And
Maybe I have to become a little more understanding of someone wanting to Venmo or Zelle or Cash App or PayPal. Like, I don't know. I'm old school, so cash is still king with me, but it is what it is.
but what's really funny, like I think cash is king too. However, I go to garage sales and get mad when they don't take anything but cash.
Yeah. Of course, we pick and choose the times when we want to get upset about the cash thing, right?
Exactly. I'm like, who doesn't take a different form? Like, what are we doing? Yeah. So it's
I
crazy.
pay attention to buyer and seller ratings on Facebook. Yeah, you have to. You definitely have to.
Yeah.
Thriftiana Jones says it's popping in here.
So
Shelly said,
Shelly wants to know, what do you use to attach the things to the walls on your storage unit?
so this is actually something that I got outside of an abandoned storage unit that I kept for myself. Let me go grab one for you. These are magnetic shelves. Let me take the third guy off here. They're magnetic shelves. They have little hooks you can put things there. And
That's
then it's
awesome.
like a strip of that is, magnetized. And like you can literally just put it right on
That's
the wall
cool.
and it sits there.
So
So
I have those on my refrigerator, on the side of my refrigerator.
Yep. I scooped that right up out of the abandoned storage unit. Up, I'll take these. That one's for me. Not reselling
So
them.
I like those. That's pretty cool. So Thriftiana said, David said, he's gonna start taking a bag of coins when they only take cash. I know that's right. Be like the old lady at the store with all her coins trying to pay for $15 worth of food.
Yeah. I've seen so many TikTok videos of people paying a bill. They were mad at the company and they just plop a big old bag of coins down on the counter. That is hilarious. Oh my
Hilarious.
goodness.
I love it. Oh, Charity, you have them on your fridge too? Yeah.
They come
They're
in
great
handy.
shelves.
If y'all notice, and I don't know if you can see, but I actually have that picture on two of them. So
That's
they are
awesome.
really sturdy. They're really sturdy. I'm using it as a painting frame. A painting
A
holder.
ledge, right?
Yeah, a ledge. But just so it doesn't fall, I have like it's taped to the wall. I can't nail it or put anything in the wall. So, but yeah, they come in handy. I love them things.
So Laura says, I almost prefer getting Zelle because when I get cash, it's free. Hey, look, I'm with you, Laura. If it's cash, it's like, oh, I have this paper. I don't know what to. Yeah, it's
I
not
have done a
good.
few with Zelle. I do like that it goes directly to your account and you don't have to worry about the fees and stuff. But when someone wants to Cash App me, Cash App takes away from whatever the dollar amount is.
Oh,
So I don't really like using Cash App because then my $25 sale isn't even actually $25 and this and that. I don't know. It might just be me, but
so Terry said you definitely have on pants. So thank you for wearing pants
for
today.
sure. For sure. I got on some blue jeans.
So he has to go out in public in order. So that would be the reason for the pants.
I think the joke about that one is on her live, she apparently never has pants on.
Right.
That is hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Enter the B says, but did they get your account information with Zelle? I think you either do have to give them an email or your phone number to
yes.
use Zelle. So, oh wow, that means an hour. Oh my goodness, I gotta turn this light.
You said it's not a joke, it's for real. Oh wow. You gotta watch Terry. Hey, I saw Charity says she doesn't trust Cash App at all. I saw Terry, you went to visit did you go visit Laura recently? I thought I saw a video of you two together.
Yeah, she said Laura.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she had on pants that day. I saw you.
That's funny. She says we met in Indiana. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's really awesome. You guys are so cool. So what about pricing mistakes, David? Have you made pricing mistakes? Terry said I don't have on pants today.
A ton, yes. Like I was saying earlier, before I really even got into checking comps, and I was just putting my price on everything, or if it was new with tags, I'm thinking that I can get the exact tag price, and it just does not work like that. And had to, thank you, David. I appreciate the fireworks. It just does not work like that. People go on these platforms to get it cheaper than they can get it from the actual website or go to the mall and get it. So it wasn't working out at first. I had to revamp my whole strategy.
So that's kind of what I'm doing as I'm going through and refreshing my old listing.
Yeah.
That the pricing was just so crazy. I'm pants listed at like $35, and I'm like, who would ever buy these like this? Like they were new with tags, but yeah, nobody's. You could get these at Target for like $7, and when they go on sale. So yeah, so there was a lot
So I don't
of
know if you remember, but you
repricing.
had commented. You had
Go
commented
ahead.
on one of my posts about the George jeans. They had sold for more than
Right,
the Lucky Brand jeans did.
right,
I was just as shocked as you were. I'm like, what? How did this happen? But I will take it. you
right.
know?
Absolutely,
So I mean, I
no
guess
complaints.
maybe that must have still been one of those that I didn't have priced exactly, according how it should have been, but someone went for it. They were new with tags. Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah.
So,
And sometimes it's just the size. I think people, sometimes when you're looking for something in particular, you're looking for that item.
hey,
You just
Melly
need
Diggy.
you just need that size.
Yeah, for sure. I
So
think
I think
that actually might have been the case. Maybe I had like a size that wasn't readily available at the store or hard to find or whatever the case is. Oh, I don't know if my phone is lagging or what.
yeah, it just seemed to be slowing down some. But
Oh man, we have good weather today too. I don't understand it.
so D, you sold some Time and True shorts for $20. That's awesome.
I haven't had too much luck with Time and True.
Yeah, I haven't either. So Thriftiana said, time to go to lunch, mail some packages, and maybe stop by an antique store on the way back. You have an active afternoon. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. We
For
appreciate you being here
sure.
for
Thank
sure.
you. Definitely. Appreciate it.
Yes,
So
Into
we
the B,
we
that is Walmart's brand.
which is
So Laura
crazy.
says she does well with Time and True.
Wow.
I just think that
That's
there's a market
interesting.
for it all. You know what I mean? There's definitely a market.
Yep. So listen, we have one or two games on our list. Did you want to try one of these games that we have listed here, or
Let's
it's
go.
the buy, maybe, or pass? You want to try that one out?
Let's try it. You got your list
So
ready?
so I
Okay.
do. What I'm gonna do, you want to be the one? You say buy, maybe, or pass, and then we can have the chat kind of go with it too. I'll
Yeah, let's go.
explain. Okay, so it's just a really quick game, you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say a brand, and you guys can say whether you would buy a maybe or a complete pass on it. You ain't touching it with a 10-foot pole. And then obviously, Miss Tammy, you're going to give us your opinion too.
Yes.
The first one here, I actually see a couple that I like, but we're going to see what the chat and you think about them. The first one here is Vineyard Vines.
So, what do you guys think? Vineyard Vines. For me, it would be a pass across the board. Just a
Laura
pass.
says yes. D says yes. N to the B, I guess the M is for maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe. You
So
said so. You
D,
said pass on those.
and for me, it would be a pass, and it's just because my now I won't say pass completely. Like if I find a Vineyard Vines belt, that's all leather with just a little bit of that ribbon detail that they do on there, then I might pick that up. But for me, Vineyard Vines sits. I don't know if that's the same. So D, do you have a lot of success with them?
Laura says everything is a yes if it's cheap enough and cute. I know that's right.
She said if it's linen. Okay, I got it.
I haven't even come across too much Vineyard Vines linen.
Yeah, I get more. I find more of their cotton stuff. Way more of their cotton stuff.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
pretty
The
cool.
next one. The next one we got on the list is Tommy Bahama. What
So
what what say you guys in the chat? What y'all
yeah,
think?
what do
Tommy
you guys
Bahama.
think? Tommy Bahama.
And then we do have a couple people that said they're not clothing resellers, but
Yeah,
for those that do sell clothes, like a good
maybe.
Hawaiian shirt.
Shelly says bye.
Shelly says bye. Devil Dog Thrift says yes. D Crochet, she says maybe.
Hmm.
What you think, Tammy?
So for me, in my personal experience, I think that Tommy Bahama shirts do way better. The shirts and sweaters do way better than the shorts and pants. I did find a pair of silk Tommy Bahama pants in a size 42, 32. They were great. They sold quickly. Um, but I think that, yeah, I just think that for the shorts, it's a no. But for the shirts, especially the silk shirts with the real fly patterns like the palms and all that, they sell well.
Yeah. The Hawaiian floral
There
shirts
you
and
go.
all of that.
Yep.
Tommy
Yep.
Bahama, I think they're A1. They
And they
they
have
they will
a
move.
they have a sweatshirt that's reversible or something. Like it's a crazy blue on one side, a crazy orange on one side. Yeah, so I think that's good. And they do make Tommy
Carly.
Bahama makes nice home goods.
Oh wow. I didn't even realize that. Carly says I like the game. That's what's up. Appreciate it.
Thanks. It's like
The next
FMK for brands. What's
the
FMK, Terry?
next one,
Do you know what that is?
I don't know what that is. I'm waiting to see.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be one of Terry's infamous jokes. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, on to the next
Oh,
one on
okay.
the list.
There you go. There you go. That's what it is in the chat.
So the next one we have here is J Jill. I have actually never even sold anything J Jill, so I really don't even have a honest opinion on this one.
No problem, Laura. So what say you guys? Okay, so D says no to J Jill.
Is
Into the B
Laura's
says she buys
Yuppers
it for herself.
is Laura's Yuppers mean yes she would buy, or you passing? I've never heard of that one. Double Dog, I literally just started seeing a few videos here and there about a few resellers selling it. I have yet to pick it up. I did see a few pieces of clothing in the thrift store, but I didn't pick it up. Carly says I love J. Jill personally, so comfy and great natural fabrics. Good to know.
I agree
Okay.
with you, Carly. I do pick up J Jill, but only for larger sizes. So I will not pick up anything like small, medium, or large. Really, I do extra large through 3X with J Jill.
Laura says that Yuppers is a hillbilly for yes. Yeah.
It's so funny.
That's funny. This one I
Absolutely.
have a video about because the pronunciation of it threw me off. Is it Talbot or Talbots?
Talbots.
Talbots. Okay.
Talbots, yeah.
What say you guys? What say you guys in the chat? What about Talbots? Do you guys say yes, no, maybe so? Hell yeah. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes,
I
yes.
must say, and I know I have I've been saying the brands and you've been answering, but with this one, Talbots has been doing wonders for me.
Yep.
I sell a bunch of their clothing for women.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw my yes into the mix with
Good
this one.
job. Yes, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Terry said it's too stuffy for her. Some of it, what I have found is that there are tiers of Talbots. So
Okay.
you can have like regular Talbots where they have the cotton, just like a t-shirt or whatever. But then it goes like up. They have the Talbots cashmere, they have the 100% wool, they have the 100% linen, they have an active wear called Tifa Talbots. So yeah, to me, there are tiers of Talbots. Into
Into
the
the
beast.
beast says Talbot sophisticates. Is that another tier?
I think so. I think I've heard of them. Yeah, they have cute Talbots and grandma Talbots. It's true.
Holly
So
says personally, yes, depending on style. I wore it a lot in corporate girly life.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that makes sense. I think that you like brands according to what you're doing every day, like what you need to be wearing. Devil Dog says, I don't go thrift a lot of women's clothes. Now, if I get them out of a storage unit, that's a different story. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I honestly think that I got introduced to Talbots through a abandoned storage unit. I came
Oh, okay.
across and it was some good material ones, so I started looking more into it, and kind of helped me out.
Terry said, my t-shirt,
The
no pants
the
life doesn't fit with Talbot's.
oh my goodness.
It's hilarious.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
The next one we have on the list, I believe, is right up your alley. Coach. What do you think about Coach?
What do you think in the
Is that a
chat, you
is that a
guys? What do you think?
is that a bolo for you, Miss Tammy? You always on
Well,
the lookout?
it just depends. So Coach is all about style. They're
Hmm.
total
Oh,
leather
welcome in,
items.
Nikki.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Nikki, welcome in. So if it's all leather, then yes. If it's leather and not really, um, I don't have to do a lot to it. Yes. If it's really nice, like I have this Coach bag that I got from a garage sale. I paid $5 for it. It's vintage. It's like a
Wow.
small briefcase bag with two handles. It's burgundy, and I've just been sitting on it. I haven't done anything to it, but it needs to be moisturized. All these things need to happen to make me to sell it. So
I was gonna say, is it one that you might keep for yourself or what? Is
no,
it
I have way too
um
many purses. I don't need another.
really? If you had to put a number on it, how many do you think you had
I think I
in your
probably have
personal
about
collection, not for
90.
sale? Oh
90.
wow, that's me in sneakers. That's
So
me in
somebody
sneakers.
asked the question the other day on another social media platform, how many pair of shoes do you actually own? And I
Me?
had to really,
Oh, you talking about
yeah, just
yourself?
period. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
oh,
just
oh.
period. And I was like, I would say upwards of 100.
Wow.
Yeah,
Now,
it's
are
real
these all
sad.
types of shoes, flats, heels?
Yes.
It just
Boots.
I think I think I have a similar number, and I
Okay.
downsized so much. Oh my goodness. So much. And I only downsized to about 90, literally.
I totally get it. I totally get it. But for Coach, for me, it would have to be leather and not a project. But there are some vintage Coach bags that I can see, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. So Terry mentions, no, Into the Bee said CPR works miracles, and I think they're talking about leather CPR, and I use the leather CPR, but I have a whole regimen that I use when I'm restoring leather products. So I just ordered a new moisturizer the other day that's a Cadillac moisturizer. So they use it on Cadillac leather. I
So
thought
let
that
me
was
tell
pretty
you
cool.
something, Tammy. That might be makes for great content if you actually did that and filmed it. And what I think that could be really good for you, because just like this conversation we're having, I feel like a lot of people would be interested in something like that. I know nothing about it, so I would watch just for that fact.
I think that I've done one purse restoration. It was a long time ago. And it did pretty well. So yeah. So that's funny. Into the Bee. So there are people who will thoroughly wash a bag. I don't know
In the
why.
washing machine?
In the washing machine. There are people who will submerge their Coach
Wow.
bags in water and they come out just fine. I'm afraid of it. I wouldn't do that.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I just feel it would compromise, some of the material or the stitching or this and that. Like,
So the older coaches are so well made that they stand up. I mean, a gentle cycle, maybe in a like a lingerie bag, you can probably pop it in there with no problem, and then put it in the sun to dry. That's the you know.
wow.
But Terry, you have a Balenciaga bag that you haven't. I want to see it. That's one I need. That's a bag I don't have.
That's funny. So, keeping with the game,
Yes.
the next one I have on this list, I actually am not familiar at all, but Brighton, I think is how you pronounce it,
Yes.
or Brighton.
Yes. Brighton. Yes.
Does the chat have an answer for that one? Brighton, she says yes.
Into the B
I
says,
know nothing
I have a Balenciaga
about
wannabe.
Brighton.
Into the B
Is it
says
Balenciaga?
yes. Laura said never seen that one. D says yes. And Into the B said I like their accessories. So Brighton is really, they don't do, and I might be wrong, and if I'm speaking out of turn, let me know in the chat, you guys, but I believe Brighton is more of an accessory. So they do, I know I've seen some clothes, but not many. They do handbags, they do belts, they do necklaces, earrings, and there's a signature almost scrolling detail on their belts, like the buckle, always great leather. So yeah, I sell tons of their belts and always will pick them up if I find them.
So you see those out in the thrift stores?
Yeah, all the time.
Really?
hmm All the
I
time.
gotta open my eyes
So
or something when I'm out there, or just expand what
do
I'm
you
looking
go?
for.
So my thing when I go to the thrift store, the first thing I do is go to the belts. I don't care what thrift store it is.
Wow.
That's first stop because that's an
So I
area that
actually
I
just
think. Go ahead.
go ahead.
I think that that's an area where so many people they just overlook it. They just kind of breeze on by, and that's first stop.
It's funny that you say that because I went to a new thrift store. What was that? Yesterday, and I stopped for a minute at the belt section, thinking about how you sell belts.
Yep.
And I didn't know what I was looking for. I felt for some materials.
Yeah.
I felt the materials and things like that. And I'm looking at the belt buckles and all of that, but I just didn't want to instinctively just buy any random belt. And, I moved on, but I did think about you though.
So usually it's you're looking for full grain leather or any exotic like skin, alligator skin, whatever. That's how I started looking at belts. Anything embroidered, like a leather belt with any kind of embroidery on it, those are the things that catch my eye first and causes me to look up brands.
Nice.
Yeah, Into the
Okay,
Bee ostrich
so
is phenomenal. If you can find ostrich, great job.
wow. Yeah, this
Devil
is all
Dog,
new for me.
sorry about that. I don't mean to cut you off. Devil Dog said, is
Um,
Brighton more of a woman brand or is it both? It's strictly women to my knowledge.
So the next one that we have here on the list is Nike Golf. What do you guys in the chat think about Nike Golf? And I must say, I am a big Nike fan. I'm gonna let the answers come in the chat first. I'm a big Nike fan.
Okay.
but I have slowed down on the Nike Golf and Nike Polos. I look for a specific type of Nike stuff. I mean, I feel like Nike T-shirts and things, if you can get them for a good price, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
So for me, Nike Golf is a absolute a hard no. Um, it just doesn't like I have as a matter of fact, I just sold a Nike Golf polo, navy blue and white stripe. I sent it. Now listen, I took an offer because this thing was so old. I had it in inventory a long time. Took an offer for $10. They opened a case to return it and said
For
that the tag,
$10? Oh,
look, they said that the tag in the back of the shirt was like washed out. And it was, but it's in the photo. You can see it. It's like you know how they put the stickers on there and then the stickers wear off and then you have the residue, but you can still see it's exactly what it was. I even said it in the description. So they approved
was any other part of the shirt compromised or messed up or damaged at all, or it was just the tag?
just the tag. Just the
Oh
tag.
my goodness gracious. Wow. That's, oh man.
Yeah. So no.
Yeah. Part of the job. I guess you gotta deal with that type of stuff too.
Yes. So Laura, I do agree. Women's golf does well, but I haven't picked up any Nike women's golf. But women's golf, period, does well just as a category. Even golf shoes for women do well. So Into the B, you said
Okay,
Airwick.
next up. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Into the B said Airwick. Are you saying do you pick up Airwick, or did I miss that part of the?
I'm looking to see what we might have missed.
Yeah, I'm like moisture wicking. Yes.
Okay, so the next one that we have here is Chico's.
What say you, the chat? What say
In the
you,
chat, Chico,
Chicos?
is, is that a yes, a maybe, or a no, or a pass? I'm sorry, on picking up Chico's.
Laura says yes. Let's see. Into the B says yes. Welcome in everybody that's joining. Thank you for joining us. Devil Dog
Hey,
says
Rainy Day
maybe.
Threads.
Hi, Rainy Day Threads. Yes, Into the B said they have a cult-like following. I agree with you. They do.
I'm going to throw my answer into the hat on this one. I'm
What you
going to
got?
have a yes for Chico's.
Okay.
I say yes to Chico's. Chico's is right along with Talbot's for me. They
Okay.
have done me good recently, and I will pick up their items when I come across them.
That's pretty good. At least you know. You know what I mean? You know that they sell well for you. So have you found success in selling all sizes, or is it just like a few sizes?
Um, I think when I come across it, if I like it, if it's nice material, if it's, in good condition, I will pick it up. I haven't really started to, look for particular sizing just yet. So
Okay.
I've sold petite ones, I've sold regular medium type sizes, and I've sold, like the bigger plus sizes. So, oh yeah, 14 people in chat.
Yay. Thanks you,
28,
everybody.
28K likes.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Hey, you
So
guys,
yeah,
that
I
tapping and
haven't.
clapping is a thing.
But yeah, I haven't gotten into specifically looking for certain sizes when it comes to it just yet. It's really just been materials and,
Okay.
good condition and things like that. What about you?
So for me, I think that yes, it would be a yes. I do feel like the larger sizes sell better. They sell faster. I'll say that. The extra smalls and smalls, not so much. But
Okay.
now for Talbots and Chicos, check jewelry. Check belts, check
Ooh.
shoes. They both make shoes. The both of those brands. They do a lot of belts and purses. Some of them can go for a lot of money.
You are putting me on right now because I did not even realize or think to even be looking for them in other departments and things like
Definitely.
that. So mental note right there.
Mental note.
Okay, the next one that we have here is White House Black Market.
What say you, chat? White House Black Market.
Check dry rot for those shoes.
Definitely.
Yeah, you got to keep that in mind. Yep.
So D says yes. White House Black Market.
This is one of those that I'm not too familiar with either. Honestly, I don't know if you have experience with this particular brand, but I have yet to pick up or sell this particular brand.
So for me, so Laura says it depends. I don't really find a lot of cute stuff. Devil Dog says another one I haven't heard of. Into the Beast said I don't find it too often. I like it, but I don't find it too often. So, and D says yes. For me, White House Black Market is a pickup certain things. So it's more, I pick it up for style based. So I have to look at it. It has to be something that is trending now, something that I think is classic or timeless. Then yes, I will grab it. But they also
Gotcha.
do belts. They also do
Oh,
shoes.
wow.
And they also do jewelry.
Look, you are
So
the belt queen.
not quite. But I do enjoy selling them.
They are very easy to store
Yes,
and probably easy to ship also too, I can assume, right?
definitely. Now I know a lot of people don't ship their belts in boxes, but I box my belts. Just like I box my hats.
I bought
Accessory
hats for
guru.
sure.
Thank you, Into the Beat.
And then the last one that we have here, Levi's. Do you guys still pick up Levi's? Yes, maybe, pass. What do y'all think about Levi's in the chat?
This is an interesting one.
We finally got one that Devil Dog knows about. Then Levi's, I think
Yay! Look at
everybody
that.
knows about Levi's. Salvage, if it's
If
cute
it's
and
cute and
cheap.
cheap. So is that your theme, Laura?
Yeah. I've seen the cheap word from
Yeah, a
Laura a
lot.
bunch of times, right?
D
We
says
on the
yes.
same boat though. That's how I get down. The price is right.
Yeah, definitely. So what about you, David? Endless Deal says yes.
real quick, let me get the light one more time.
Okay.
I gotta apologize about that light. I gotta find a rig or something, a way to rig it so that it don't keep shutting off on me. Levi's though, I feel like everyone has at least a pair of Levi's in their closet. I think that it's actually one of my bread and butters. I don't buy every pair, but I do buy a significant amount of Levi's. I think, some of them have really good, like the stitching and the quality and I don't know how to say the color, but because not every pair of jeans, but a lot of jeans are very similar, but I don't know, it's something about them. I guess it's just
Yeah.
like, it comes off like an American brand. It's like
Exactly.
everybody is behind it. So I try to get in where I fit in as far as Levi's and selling them. And it works out fairly good for me.
Definitely. I
And
get
he
it.
says the wash.
Yeah. The wash on the fabric. So I have found that 501s sell better than 514s or 550s so there are some that I'm like, I'll leave these, but I'll pick these up based on that number, 505, 501, whatever it is. And for ladies, I have found that the Levi's, I think it's called a wedgie fit. It's a wedgie style maybe, but they sell.
You see that comment there? Meg sold a $3,000 pair of Levi's last month.
Okay, so why did my
I'm gonna
mouth
need the
just fall?
color, the size, the series, what?
Oh, okay. So the Levi's with the capital E.
Capital E.
Yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense. Rainy Day
They
said,
were
"What?"
vintage.
Yeah, they were vintage. So I have a pair of vintage ones with the white tag, paper tag that were made in the U.S. They do sell for quite a bit of money. These are
Laura
not.
said, "What you Levi's sound uncomfortable."
But
It's hilarious.
I don't think they're actually wedgie Levi's, but they're. Oh my
That's
goodness.
funny.
Yeah, they
Terry says, "I
are.
don't wear pants for a reason." Oh wow, that is funny. I have to look
Yeah.
for the video of that. They're saying that she has a video on it. I would like to see that.
Oh, definitely.
That's an amazing sale right there. And
You
then
can
Selvage, Into the B is mentioning Selvage. I assume that that's another series of Levi's
I think
or
it's just the hem, like the way they stitch the hem is a style, a particular style.
is that the red that goes
Yeah,
down like red seam? Okay, I did
mhm,
hear about that. I haven't been lucky enough to find a pair, so I can
me
make me a
either.
couple $1,000
Right.
on a sale too. But I have seen videos about
That would
it.
be awesome.
Yeah, she says
Noted
the
instead.
inseam stitches.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
Laura said I had to go Google it. I hear that.
Sometimes we have to, and that's okay. All
Okay,
right.
so I you want to go through the you have rapid fire listed here.
Rapid.
We did the yes maybe pass. You want to do
Yeah.
some rapid fire
Why
and
not?
people can tap in the chat, but you can just right off the top of your head what answer you got for me.
All right.
All right?
Let's go.
Okay. First one, best platform,
eBay.
best day to thrift.
Monday.
Ooh, Monday. Really?
For me.
All right. Mental note. Mental note. You got free shipping with a question mark. I think we answered that one already. That's a hard pass for
That's
you,
a hard
right?
pass.
Auctions, and I assume maybe this is about eBay and doing auctions or the buy it now. It has a question mark. What do you think?
So for me, I think that I was talking about Whatnot.
Okay.
And for Whatnot, it's a
Oh,
hard
okay.
no for me.
You said you tried that and it wasn't it for you.
No auctions. Terry said no auctions for her. Laura said nope. Laugh out loud. D says no auctions eBay.
The next one says storage units. I know you haven't tapped into storage units. I'm gonna say a hard yes.
Yes, absolutely.
But that's my thing. The next one we have here, estate sales.
Yes. Yes. I think you
Okay.
can find great things at estate sales. Have you started doing any estate sales yet?
I haven't. I'm still like, so if I'm not wrong, there's websites that like kind of promote the estate sale, or like how do you even find out about them?
So actually, I just started looking on Facebook, and they have these groups that, estate sale. There are some live estate sales that they do online that you bid on, but I haven't done any of that. I just go through the neighborhood. Sometimes you see a sign that says estate sale and an arrow, and I'll just kind of find it like that.
Okay.
I started watching another reseller, Tuition Ain't Cheap. Have you watched her stuff?
No, I haven't.
She's pretty cool. She finds some of the craziest stuff at estate sales, like old perfume that that she sold for crazy money. So that I mean, that she sold for crazy money. So,
Mm,
and
wow.
Terry said there's an app,
Oh, I definitely want to check
estatesales.net.
that out. I think I was seeing it be
And
wow.
Terry said there's an app,
Oh, I definitely want to check
estatesales.net.
that out. I think I was seeing it being listed on Facebook Marketplace, but then either messaged the person and I'm already too late or it's over. So I was getting to the listings too late,
Yeah.
and I was just way to get notified or find out about these things. So that's what's kind of helped me up as far as getting into it. Endless Deal says she has good
Yeah,
content.
she does.
That's awesome.
So listen,
Charity says
she
everybody needs to
went
watch
to
her.
some old gas stations and found old bottles of Lysol, like the liquid concentrated Lysol bottles. And she
Yeah,
has been selling the crap out of those. But just by going to old gas stations, like the gas stations where they never clear off their shelves
yeah.
for expired stuff and all that, she's found all kinds of stuff.
Terry says you all be freezing. Is it me or you? So I personally want to apologize because as you can see, I'm in my storage unit. I haven't figured out how to get Wi-Fi in here yet. So if it's freezing, just go with the freeze. Just stick with me. Just stick with me.
You
Just
are so funny.
stick with me.
So hopefully
We
I'm
can
not
get through
freezing.
that.
If I am freezing, sorry guys.
I don't see you freezing, but then obviously I can't see myself freezing either, and I'm apparently freezing, but we still having a good time in here and keeping the conversation
Absolutely.
going, so it's all good.
Absolutely. We got 17 people in the chat. Yeah. And
Let me get a cheers for
33,000
that.
likes. Terry said it's your fault.
I'll take the blame. It's all right. So look, we got a couple more in this rapid fire.
All right.
We already talked about Goodwill. I'm sure that that's going to be a yes for you.
Yes,
Bin stores. Have you done the Goodwill bins?
I have.
Okay. What
Twice.
say you?
What say me? No.
Really? You don't like the bins?
I get yelled at. I don't like to get yelled at.
Oh, man.
So I went, and my first time going, my sister had gone before and she didn't warn me that they yell at you if you try to touch the bins before you are supposed to touch the bins.
Yeah.
So I, being my normal self, they started yelling and I was looking at them like, I don't know who you talk to.
Yeah, the bins, it takes getting acclimated to. It's its own animal. It's like, hey Luna, welcome
Hey,
in.
Luna.
Yeah, the bins are definitely its own can of paint. It is its own thing. But I will say, at least the bins that I've went to, you're purchasing by weight. So
Right.
you can get a lot more bang for your buck,
Yeah.
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 Now, obviously it's it's a mystery what's going to be in the bins, but if you start finding things that you like, you're going to get it for even cheaper than a lot of the thrift stores out there. So
there was so in that day when I was getting yelled at, I found a pair of G4 men's golf shoes. And when I cleaned them up, I ended up selling them for like $95. They were absolutely fabulous.
wow.
So Luna said she got yelled at for bringing a cart into the main area. So
They will do
so
that.
I'm the kind of person like I said, he was yelling and I was like, I wonder who he talking to, because you don't yell at me. I'm here doing you a favor.
Right?
So yeah, that just kind of turned me off a little bit.
Luna said, I didn't know.
I didn't either. That's it. And I even posted about it. I was like, they need to have rules. You have to have rules. Do not touch the bins until I tell you. Well, okay, but you don't have to yell. Like,
I know. Some people in the bins, they can get feisty, they can get rude, and it's like, come
so
on.
then you start. So because I was with my sister, I was like, oh, he couldn't find a job where he could be the boss. So he came in here acting like
top flight security.
so yeah, then it becomes a whole different thing. So
All All right, so let's keep this rapid fire thing
All right,
moving.
let's go.
And some of these at the end of the tail end of this rapid fire, I think that we went over, but just to keep it going, we gonna
All
run
right,
through
let's go.
them. Promoted listings.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you talk highly of Nifty, but AI for listings.
I do
You using
think
AI or?
I think AI, because I use them for my photos, to give life to some of my photos instead of just the lay flat. I do. So I
I
am a
have
fan.
I have noticed that about some of your listings.
Yeah.
So you're using Nifty to do that.
Well, not Nifty. Well, now I can use Nifty to do that because they do offer that inside their platform. But I was using Photo Room and ChatGPT.
Okay.
So I was using both of
Um,
those.
and then the next one goes hand in hand, cross listing. Obviously, that is,
Yes.
and shame on me. I still haven't signed up to Nifty. What I need you to do, Miss Tammy, I need you to
Yes.
send me your link.
I got
It's
you.
gonna put some fire up under me so I can start,
I
cross
got you.
listing.
Because look, they rolled out new things now. So they're making their platform even more enticing.
So then that means I'm getting in at the perfect time.
Absolutely.
Okay. And you just talked about having to return a Nike shirt, but returns.
So I hate returns, but the good thing about returns, they always sell. So, you can send something back. And I did a post the other day. I don't know if anybody saw it, about the Bible that I sold that within minutes. So I packaged the Bible. Yes.
They returned the Bible?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. But the reason why they returned it, I mailed it in the box. You saw the box in the video, the box and I wrapped the box with bubble wrap, put it in the padded mailer and sent it. Well, the post office crushed the box and some of the pages got bent. So they sent the Bible back. And I'm like, you need the Bible.
Right? Oh my goodness. So now this is the last one on the list, and it's kind of general. Lowest offer you'll accept. I mean, it's kind of vague, but how you feel about, accepting the low offers?
Like I said, that Poshmark thing in the morning, that first offer in the morning, sometimes it's yes and sometimes it's no. It depends. So I will say, I do think that there is something to like taking a lower offer to get the ball rolling with your sales. I do think that might be a thing. Can't prove it, but I do think so. But I feel like sometimes you have to. You know what I mean? Sometimes I have older stuff. Like I sold something the other day that was like so stupid, and I was like, "Yeah, you can have it for $3. I don't even care." Like,
Like, I don't even want to see it anymore at this point. Just keep it. Yeah.
some of the really low numbers of my inventory, I'm like, "Yeah, you can have it for $5. Who cares?" Like,
Right.
I've made whatever money. I'm sick of storing it. Here you go. So, yeah.
Endless deals. She says, I need to change my 30-day returns to 14-day returns. I honestly think 30 days is way too long
Yeah.
for a return policy when you're dealing with, thrifted items or eBay in general. Like, you should know between a week to 2 weeks if this item is for you or not, because now you're leaving the seller in limbo. You know what I mean? Like,
So I think that you're right. So I had somebody open up a NAD on me on eBay because they told me they wanted to return it. I said fine. They were going to send the item back, and then they opened up a NAD because they had let the time expire to send it back.
wow.
And I was like, yeah. So eBay did get rid of it, but let's see.
Oh, we got a bunch of comments to.
No less than double of what you paid is the selling rule. That's what Mel Diggy said. Melly Diggy.
No less than double you pay is a selling rule.
It's not bad.
I have Terry says, I hate returns for new and box stuff. I do too. I mean, if it's brand new, I feel like the buyer is reaching. Like, all right, you might have buyer remorse, but that shouldn't fall on me. The item is brand new, still with tags,
What could you
still in the
complain
box.
about?
Yeah, it's like, well, now at this point, you need to become a reseller and sell it on your own. Don't try to
Gift it.
penalize me.
Yeah, gift it to somebody. Get out of
Exactly.
here.
Like, oh my goodness.
So, Devil Dog says, I use List Perfectly for cross listing. Do you like it, Devil Dog?
I honestly have never even heard of that one.
I have. I've never used that one, but I have heard of it. Yeah. They can wear it, take pictures, destroy it, then return it. I agree. In 30 days, you're right. You could do a lot with that. Oh, okay. So Melly Diggy says that she puts no report. They put no return on new items. That makes
So I
sense.
used to do that, and what I noticed was sometimes it will deter certain buyers from
Yeah.
even looking at your listing. So now what I do is I will put that I accept returns, but I make sure to make note that the buyer is paying the return shipping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I receive the item back and check the condition before you get your money back for that item. So it's like you're gonna go through the ringer now too. You want to put me
Right.
through the ringer to return it. Now you have to wait until I inspect that item thoroughly and make sure it's the same way that I send it to you.
Yep.
And you have to pay that return shipping. So, you
Yeah.
know, I did for a long time put no returns, but I have just recently changed to accepting the returns with stipulations. Like y'all not gonna get over on me with that one.
Right.
So
Totally.
that's a good point right there.
Okay, Laura, thank you for joining. We appreciate you so much.
Oh yeah, pack them orders up, Laura. Thank you for coming
Yeah.
though.
So, Endless Deals says, do you have a flat rate price for shipping tiers on eBay now that the prices went up? I don't use any flat rate shipping. So, David,
I
how about you?
actually do. And I
Really?
feel like I've been doing it for enough time where it might not be the best method, but I kind of know what the shipping price is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So for like t-shirts and smaller, like thin material items,
Mm-hmm.
I know how I put it in my see-through bags
Okay.
to where I'm going to ship it out. I know already what the dimensions and things will be. So I normally will put that like $7.
Okay.
And being as though that I get my items for so cheap, even I'm willing to take a loss if the shipping happens to be, if I'm charging $7 and it happens to be $8. Okay, I kind of take that. But right now, I don't know if people have heard. Oh, actually, I have a scale. I do weigh them, but I usually wait until the item actually sells. Then I
Yeah.
weigh. But I don't know if you guys have seen this glitch on eBay where you putting up the weight on your
Mm-hmm.
item actually
Yep.
will lower your shipping
Yep.
costs. So it has kind of been working out for me
Of course.
since I've been using flat rate shipping, and now this glitch come out of nowhere. I'm putting my weights up.
Everything's 2 pounds.
And so,
2 pounds, 1
but
ounce.
yeah, but for like t-shirts and the smaller fabric material items, I usually do $7. My jeans are $8. Hard goods, I normally do like maybe 10 to 12. Shoes, I usually do $10 because the boxing, the
Mm-hmm.
box sizing. And then anything over what the shipping label actually cost me is really, when you think about it, just covering my materials
Right.
anyway. I had to go buy the box. I had to go buy the bubbling. I had to go buy the paper
Mm-hmm.
to stuff the box
Stuffing.
with.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then sometimes my buyers will get it shipped for less than, or the other way around. It will
Yeah.
cost me more than the
More.
actual. They make out too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I totally do understand the people that do the where it calculates for you. You already, you know, have it weighed and you have it, you know, already listed in that way, and then they type in their zip code and it calculates for it. I totally get that. Definitely nothing wrong with it. But I just have been going with the flat rate for so long.
So Luna says, shh, don't tell nobody about that glitch.
Honestly, I feel like I've seen so many videos of people talking about it now that the cat is out the bag,
Right,
but
exactly.
they still are allowing it to happen. So make sure you check the weights, high or low, to get you the best price on that shipping label before you send it.
Trust me, I've been doing that all day. Yesterday too.
Yeah.
I'm like, watch.
You
Endless
should've
Deal
saw my
says,
face the first time I used it. I'm like, what? Is this what?
$5. You got it. Endless Deal says, I do flat. Under 1 pound is $7. Over a pound is 10. Over 2 is 12. That's pretty
That's
good.
pretty much kind of how I do mine too. That's good. Yep.
So do you feel like your sales are different because you offer the flat rate?
I don't know. In the beginning, I was feeling like the buyer would know exactly what they're getting themselves into before even having to hit the checkout. You can calculate right in your head exactly what you're spending. And I thought that was, you know, a pro, you know,
A
weighing
pro
the
tip.
pros and cons of it. Yeah. So I kind of still run with that. You know, it just gives the buyer, like, they can know right off the bat, this is what it's going to cost me for it to get to my door.
Okay, that makes sense. Devil
Yeah.
Dog says, the only site I do flat listing is on Vinted when I'm selling something that's breakable. I haven't listed anything on Vinted that is breakable, but I gave them like their I don't offer free shipping. Or something that has a lithium battery. That makes sense. And Melly Diggy said, yes, account for your time.
For
Definitely.
sure, you have to. That's a part of the job. Shoot, it's a lot that goes into reselling other than just, you know, listing, taking your pictures. Like, you got to account for all of that. So yes, I agree with that one.
So Into the Beast said it's a known thing now.
It
Laughing
sure
emoji.
is.
They posted a chart on Facebook. Yeah, so everybody knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Double Dog says, but I had one item on Vinted that was listed in my flat rate price, but they have to go to another site to buy. Vinted has free shipping right now. Yeah, I saw that, and I made a post this morning about Macari having free shipping, but they didn't. It was a coupon that you could use up to a certain amount, but Macari is like a dead platform for me. So,
Is it? Oh goodness.
oh my goodness, it's just dead.
When we
So
were
what say you,
talking
Chad?
about returns, Into the B said, do y'all have insurance? The only time that I really do extra insurance is when the item is in the hundreds and I just want to cover myself. Ground Advantage, which is what I use primarily to ship, it comes with a certain amount of insurance.
Up
So
to
I
$100.
$100. So if it's a $300 item, then I may add some insurance. But other than that, I don't necessarily worry about the insurance because the service itself comes with it.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Devil Dog said, yeah, they could not buy it on Vinted for some reason, so that's why I had to send them to another site. That makes sense. Into the B said, isn't Macari just eBay now? I have no idea. Are they just eBay? Like, is that... I didn't know that Macari was eBay. Or that they were...
I thought that was Depop that got
Yeah.
purchased by them.
Yeah, that's what I
Or
thought.
is she just saying that they're similar to each
Right.
other?
Not sure. Yeah, eBay did buy Depop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in, Lynette. At almost Alabama. So does that mean you're in some part of Mississippi or some part of Georgia?
I
All
think
right.
even at the Panhandle, there's part of Florida that's right next to Alabama, also.
Oh, you know what? That's right. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, Into the Beast said, okay, wrong platform.
Oh, she says Georgia.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I
Well,
love that.
I think we did it. I don't know if we just answering questions or at this point, because we're going on. We did 2 hours strong, Miss Tammy. You see that?
Whoa.
37K likes. I saw we had up to 17 people in the chat.
Yay. Thank you guys.
y'all.
You guys are awesome.
Look,
You
Into the
guys
Beast
are
that was fast. That means
it,
we are entertaining y'all, keeping y'all in here. That is what's up.
absolutely. You guys, we hope you are enjoying this. If you have any suggestions or topics that you want to share with us, feel free
I was just
to
gonna say
send
the
us
same. I was
send
just
us
gonna say the same.
messages. Let us know what you like. I like the rapid fire game. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
definitely.
D said it was fun. Thank you for hanging out with us. We certainly appreciate it. This is going to be a weekly thing. Same time, same bat channel, right?
Yeah, yup, sure is. Wednesdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like Tammy said, if you guys could send us messages, anything that we could talk about, like we're always brainstorming, trying to figure out things to, topics to talk about. But if you guys have something you want us to talk about in particular, send us a message, even in a comment on a video or something like that, and we'll, at least take it into consideration for the next live.
Absolutely. Endless
Endless.
Deal said, I'm glad I made it. I'll be back next week. It was fun. Oh, you want to talk
Says
about
title.
titles? That's a
Okay.
good one. How do you structure your title?
Let me write that down.
David, you're old school like me. I write everything down.
You got to. I'm
Look.
getting older, so my memory ain't as good as it used to be.
I have
There you
notebook and tabs.
There you
I'm
go.
like, this is live. Live is pink. Color
Dog says that's
coordinated.
where AI comes in handy.
Definitely.
I gotta remember some of the things to even put into AI though. That's why some things I write down.
Yeah, sometimes I think that AI is helpful with the titles, and then sometimes I think that it's not. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think because they'll switch it around. So, they say the first so many characters in the title are the most important characters, but then they put the size at the very end. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Yep.
So if this is important, why are we putting it? I don't know, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. I think that'll be a good topic for next week.
For sure. All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Yay.
We
Thank you
appreciate you all.
For sure. Thank you again, Miss Tammy. Had a
You're
good time as
welcome.
always.
Always.
All right,
All
we will
right.
see you guys again next week. Oh, and there goes the
There go
light.
your light.
Right on time.
Yes. All right.